Game-breaking speed is the most coveted Madden rating. Everybody wants it, but not everybody gets it. Do we really know what the numbers mean when it comes to our football gaming expectations? MaddenUniversity.com conducted a series of experimental races to lift the shroud on what the speed rating means on the field. What's up, Madden fans? I'm TNT713, founder of MaddenUniversity.com, where for 16 years, we've been your source for Madden strategies, communities, and competition. If you like this video, tackle that like button and ring the bell to subscribe so you never miss a new release. Special thanks to TossTamer1 from EA's Madden forums for discussing potential fixes for the Madden series. Part of that thread questioned the speed ratings in Madden NFL 20. During the original post, TossTamer wondered how an 87 speed linebacker could keep up with a 97 speed receiver across the field. The conversation turned towards the notion that Madden players may not know how much faster a 97 rated player is. Madden University thought, if seasoned Madden players don't know how fast a speed point is, many of our assumptions might justify misconceptions about how our players should perform in a game. So we wanted to find out. Here's what we did. We used the PlayStation 4 console and Madden NFL 20 to simulate a series of 40-yard dash races on all Madden with the speed parity set to 50. Races were performed in practice mode with offense only using the Oakland Gruden offensive playbook. Race times are calculated using the PlayStation 4 gaming console's frame rate of 60 frames per second. Each frame of video is counted in a video editing program capable of processing 60 frames per second videos. Count begins at initial movement at the line of scrimmage and ends at the first frame where a racer's body part crosses the 50-yard line. We created two identical players named Fastest Control and Speed Test Variable. For our races, Fastest Control's ratings will remain constant. Speed Test Variable's speed rating or height will change throughout the experiment. Each player is a 7-foot-tall wide receiver with a 99 for speed, agility, acceleration, and release ratings. All other ratings remain at the default 65. They were ordered at wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 in the depth chart for the Carolina Panthers as saved in a roster called Speed Test. Races are run from the single-back wide trips formation with the wide receiver 1 slot package, so both receivers are aligned next to each other and at the same depth. The ball is spotted at the 12 to position runners' toes as close to the edge of the 10-yard line as possible. Our created players are then hot routed to run streaks and will race to the 50-yard line. All other eligible receivers are assigned pass blocks. Now for the fun stuff. Let the races begin. In our first race, our identically created receivers should cross the 50 at the exact same time. At the snap, both receivers get off the line and sprint to the 50. As expected, with identical speed ratings, they both reach the 50 simultaneously in 234 frames for a scorching 3.9 second 40 time. For experimentation's sake, we ran this race again with slightly unexpected results. Our identical players still reached the 50 simultaneously, but this time 4 frames slower. The resulting 238 frames required to finish the race equate to a 3.96 40 time. For our second race, we reduced speed test variable speed rating by 10 points, dropping it to an 89. Fastest control remains unchanged. As expected, variable is behind control when they cross the 50. Control runs the 40 in 238 frames, or 3.96 seconds, while variable finishes the 40 a full 17 frames later for a time of 4.25 seconds. With the 10-point speed differential, Control achieves approximately 3.5 yards of separation after running 40 yards, an average of less than 1 yard for every 10 yards of the route. We decrease speed test variable speed rating by 10 additional points to 79. Now with the 20-point difference, Control runs the 40 in 235 frames, or 3.91 seconds, while variable runs it in 273 frames for a time of 4.55 seconds. When all is said and done, 20 points bought approximately 7 yards of separation after running 40 yards. According to our results, a receiver and defender in a foot race will be approximately 3 yards apart for every 10 points in speed rating differential over a 40-yard span, when other ratings are otherwise identical. Consequently, a single point of speed between players with otherwise identical ratings equals less than a foot of separation over a 40-yard span. We also observed a tendency for severely underthrown passes when thrown when receivers have run the 40-yard minimum in our experiment. When deep receivers are open, an underthrown ball gives slower defenders time to catch up and make a play. We recommend anticipating deep throws against one-on-one coverage to encourage receivers to keep running without risking losing separation gained from speed mismatches. We also conclude that speed differentials are vastly overestimated by a majority of Madden players. The difference between players with a 10-point speed differential is slight over longer distance and razor thin over short distances. Overall, a 97 speed player isn't that much faster than an 87 speed player. For more Madden strategy community and competition updates, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at TNT713. Until next time, keep striving for excellence, and may the best plan win.